Howdy, my name is Daniela Ocada, and this is my cultural autobiography digital story. I am a mechanical engineering major from Del Rio, Texas, but most importantly, I am the loudest and proudest member of the Fighting Aggie class of 2016. I come from a huge Mexican family that is also part Japanese because both of my parents were the youngest of 7 brothers and sisters. This meant that I was constantly around my cousins, nieces, and nephews that were around my age, especially since a majority of us lived around the same neighborhood. Yet, at the end of the day, I felt so alone as an only child. So for 2 years, my 5-year-old butt begged my parents for a sister. Finally, my parents announced that I would be having a baby sister named Carolina. Because I was the oldest child, I have always been very mature, respectful of authority, dependent of approval, and a reluctant leader. But to say that I was nurturing is an understatement. Since I felt personally responsible for my sister's existence, I taught her everything I knew. I gave her the birds and the bees talk, I taught her everything I knew about politics and religion, and I never hesitated to share any of my school, dating, or friendship experiences with her. I was born and raised in Acuña, Coahuila, Mexico, and my family moved across the border to Del Rio, Texas when I was 10 years old. Being forced to repeat the 4th grade and having to learn English from zero, I went from an extroverted child that loved to be the center of attention to an introverted preteen that loved being the smart, shy, and reluctant nerd. So once in a while, my sister and I ask each other, what do you think our lives would have been like if we had never moved to the US? Either we would be on a similar path because we've always been considered middle class, therefore our parents always stress the importance of hard work, higher education, and discovering our dream job. Plus my childhood best friend is also an engineer from the Instituto Tecnológico de Saltillo. Or we would follow what many of our family members did and settle down with a family very early. Because our mother came from a very traditional household, she taught us that a woman needs to know how to maintain a clean house, how to cook, and how to be a good mother. Since I am bilingual, I'm one of the few teachers in my school that teaches shelter instruction classes. These are classes with a higher percentage of students classified as English language learners than usual. This means that we must adapt our content to be more understandable for ELLs. Since I went through the language acquisition phase when I was a bit older, I understand my ELL students' needs and abilities, but I am here in these classes to become a better teacher for all of my students.